Gets a wee bit
Gets a wee bit dusty.
That's why I stand it up straight so that only the top gets dusty.
Yeah, smart. Wow. All right.
Right.
God, TOS.
All
right.
Not something I should be doing with a bad larynx.
No, definitely not. Yeah, you just screwed yourself to 2 more days of screwed up.
Gonna lose my voice tomorrow.
Well, it's not like you do anything important with your life.
No, I don't do anything important with my life. No, I'm a schlub. I'm a schlubby bum.
You're a schlubby bum.
Yeah.
I'm a schlubby bum, and I'm so happy with it.
Oh, me too. Being schlubby's great.
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
Let's do it.
Boys and girls, everything and anything in between. Welcome back to Basements, Faults, and Catapults. He's your host,
Trevor, and that's your host,
Aaron.
Yes.
And today is a very special day.
Yes, we are continuing our Star Trek theme with Star Trek Armada 2.
Ooh.
So what do you know about Star Trek Armada 2?
Well, this is a little bit of a weird one because you and I, for our longtime listeners, so back in our podcast era, we've actually done this one before.
We did.
Yeah. And I think that it is an amazing game that holds up extremely well. It's an RTS of the mid-2000s sort of era.
Yeah.
So build base, capture resource, make unit go boom. But it does it in such a beautiful, interesting way. It's very true to the Star Trek universe.
Yes, it is.
And it has interesting enough mechanics that separate it from the RTSs of the genre. And RTSs even today, I think.
Plus it has phasers and photon torpedoes that go pew, pew, pew.
Go pew, 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 pew.
Yes, I'm a big fan of Star Trek Armada. Armada and Armada 2, although Armada 2 was arguably my favorite. Even just the purple disc with like the silver 2 on it. Oh my God, so good.
So good.
But yeah, so Star Trek Armada 2, I played so much. I mean, I'm a huge Trekkie, right?
Yeah.
A huge Trekkie. I mean,
Hey,
Lego.
represent.
Backgrounds, models. I love Star Trek. And Armada 2, like I loved RTSs. I loved like Stronghold, Lord of the Realms 2.
I was a Command and Conquer kid.
Yeah, I played some Command and Conquer.
And of course, StarCraft.
And of course, StarCraft. Cannot forget StarCraft. Warcraft 2. Warcraft 3, I continue on forever.
And we probably will.
Oh, we will. And when you bring in Star Trek into the fold, it's like, oh my goodness. And you know what the cool thing is? The models don't have to be super detailed to make them look cool. The shield effects just have to look cool. The weapon effects have to look cool. The pew-pews and the sounds are just iconic.
To this day, and we've said it before, I'll say it again, is that cloak sound, man.
Oh, yeah.
That cloak sound.
It makes you want to play a cloaked group. And I asked you before we started whether or not you wanted to play, which race you would like to play, and you were like, Federation or Romulan.
Yeah. And only half of that was because of Sela.
Yes, Sela. Yes, we definitely have to play some Armada 2 today.
Yeah.
To let everybody know what we think about it, and honestly, to try to revitalize it.
Well, I mean, even nowadays, it's still fairly active. It's got a really robust and dedicated community.
Yeah.
The problem is, of course, as it stands, it's not really accessible on modern systems.
Yeah, Armada 2. So I actually installed it from the CD and tried playing it. It does not play on on either of my 2 systems.
I think the good old games version will, but that's because it's been patched as heavily as anything.
I know that it will play on my old Intel 6700K system. It will play on that system totally fine. But on the new like AMD, the multi-core systems, the ones that have the multiple, sets of cores, the CCDs, it won't play on those. It just craps out.
And it's wild because like to me, multi-core is new. Like multi-core technology is new. It's woo.
Yeah.
But the reality is we've had dual processors since 2004.
Yeah, and it would play fine on dual core. It would even play well on quad core and hexacore. It's just when you get into where they split the cores onto 2 separate stacks, and then they have like a manager that manages where the threads go. That's where some of these older games kind of get weird.
Yeah.
No,
these weren't built for that optimization.
But thank goodness for fleet ops. Fleet Ops.
Shout out Fleet Ops.
Fleet Ops has kind of taken the game. They've done a lot of additions to it. They've done like some fan added mods. They've done some graphical and some sound additions and things like that. But the nice thing is that it still kind of retains its Armada 2 feel. Although I think they enhanced the AI because I have played it a couple of times over the years.
You've gotten spanked.
Oh, even on normal AI, I'm getting beat up.
No, man. I do remember the last time you and I played. It was bad.
Yeah, I think that the challenge is that you need to spread so quickly. Like most RTSs, StarCraft included, you have to really you have to defend your base, but you also have to like grab additional resources and double, triple, quadruple your resource production as quickly as possible. Because if you fall behind even just a couple hundred resources, you're going to lose just by mathematics.
And your action economy as well, right? Like you have to be building units. You have to be building units at the correct times.
Oh, yeah.
So like I know professional StarCraft players, like they won't queue, like, you know, you can queue units and have they won't. They'll be like, duh, because they need all the resources. So 75 of that resource can only be spent here.
Yeah.
And then I need to do other stuff with that resource and then come back, spend the next 75.
Yeah, you know, did you ever play a lot of StarCraft 2?
StarCraft 1 was really more my jam. Brood Wars. I used to go on the old BattleNet. When I say the old it's not the BattleNet we know of today.
No.
BattleNet was its own thing. It was Blizzard's proprietary matchwork software.
I still have a Battle.net clone server that allows me to play Diablo 1 and StarCraft and Brood Wars to 1.02b, I think. Maybe C, if that's a thing. And yeah, I agree though. Brood Wars, man, like I played so much Brood Wars and I loved it. I was a Zerg king. Loved the Zerg.
Protoss. I've been a Protoss kid since day one, man.
Yeah.
My life for hire.
Yeah, you would definitely swarm me with your airships pretty quickly.
In my like the prime of my StarCraft era, I could take on a insane AI.
Yeah.
You know, 101.
Yeah.
But
I used to ladder tournament with Brood Wars all the time, and the only thing is that with StarCraft 2, I could never get out of Bronze League, dude. I just couldn't do it.
I think
it's so much min-maxing that you need to do in StarCraft 2.
Yeah. And there's metas, like I used to do Marine Balls.
Oh, okay.
In StarCraft 2.
Yeah.
So that's like, you just like a boatload of Marines and then like some medics and then the medivacs.
Yeah.
So you're constantly stimming your Marines, your medics are healing it. It was a whole thing.
Yeah.
And Marine Balls were absolutely crushing. It's just, you know, once they would lose their effectiveness very rapidly because once you lose 5 or 6 Marines, then everything else starts to go downhill.
And this is why I'd like to see more esports tournaments and more of these games like StarCraft 2 and other RTSs bring back the like 10-minute where you build it into the game where you can actually set like a 10-minute.
Oh, the 10-minute turtle?
10-minute turtle or the kind of the ceasefire for the first 10 minutes or 15 minutes so that you can actually get those large battles. Because
I think that's a separate, like, I agree that's interesting.
Yeah.
But I think ideally for the health of the games, it would need to be a separate league.
Oh, I agree. Totally. So, yeah. So,
okay.
We're going to play some Armada 2.
We're going to play some Armada 2.
Yeah, we're going to go see what we can do in the Star Trek universe. We're going to play together. So
we're dual-fetting it.
Yes.
And we're reenacting the Klingon War.
Yeah, we're going to reenact the Klingon Federation War. Although we're going to have only one Klingon AI and 2 Federation because we're probably not going to remember how to play.
We're probably not going to remember how to play. It's going to be a thing.
All right, let's go get our butts kicked.
All right, let's go get our butts kicked.
All right.
And we're back.
We're
back.
After playing some Armada 2.
Armada 2. God, what a joy. What a joy.
You know, I get a certain amount of pleasure from being the Federation and just being warlike.
Just stomping. We very much played a comp stomp game.
Oh yeah, it was a comp stomp.
It was 2 human beings against 1 normal AI. Even if they had pushed, like, they pushed you early,
Yeah.
and even if they had succeeded, like, they wouldn't have had, they would have gotten very little benefit.
Yeah, honestly, they definitely did a big push early. You sent reinforcements, which helped a lot. But I had set up a good number of defense turrets, which
I saw
did
that.
help.
Yeah.
Man, defense turrets in Armada 2 are like the only way to survive, because then you can retreat your ships back, and the AI is not that smart, so it'll follow your ships as you retreat back
Through the defense turrets.
And then of course they get blasted. Whereas when you're playing against other players, like 1v1, 2v2, which I miss those days. But yeah, players are smart. They won't follow you into your turrets.
No.
They will draw you out, or they will wait till they have sufficient force to destroy your turrets.
Yeah. Or they'll come in with artillery units or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, Armada 2, man, what a blast.
It was a lot of fun. It was back to very simplistic RTS games. Granted, the version we're playing, which is the modded fleet operations,
Fleet Ops, yeah.
Yeah, so it does have some layers of complexity that the original game doesn't have.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it was really kind of cool because we're in the middle of playing, and I remembered that there's a cinematic mode button.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
the
dude.
Cinematic mode.
I switched to cinematic mode, and you can select one of your starships and then like rotate around it while it's shooting and fighting, and it just kind of gets you right into the action, which is so cool. But we were saying while we were gaming, one of the things I really enjoy about Armada 2 is that uniqueness of I want to repair my units.
Yeah, units are not, because in a lot of RTSs, units are fodder.
Yeah.
Right? Losing them is the price of admission.
Zerg you're just they're fodder.
Yeah. But no, these vessels, they gain experience, which you can see in the little rank pips and rank insignia they get beside their ship names and this unit selection screen. And losing them is a blow.
Yeah.
They're not cheap.
Yeah, because the more combat experience they get, the more they kind of level up. Like they get bonuses to damage and attack and defense.
And defenses and speed.
Yeah.
So that's very helpful. And there's that initial grunt cost. Like an Akira class is 300 something dilithium. That's not cheap.
It is. And man, I wish that I'd have had time to bring out some Defiant class ships. That's a pretty tough little ship. Little.
I was a little grumpy about that because the Defiant class in universe is just an attack frigate.
Yeah.
Right.
It's an assault frigate basically.
Yeah, it's a small vessel.
Technically it's a heavy escort, isn't it?
I don't know. Frigate escort's kind of interchangeable.
Yeah.
It's not a capital ship.
Yeah.
Whereas an Intrepid is a capital ship, and yet I was able to build Intrepids in the basic yard, and I can only build the Defiant in the advanced yard.
Yeah, the Defiant you get was the first ship I believe in DS9 that had quantum torpedoes.
Was it?
I think it had, or was that Voyager? I can't remember. No,
I thought quantum torpedoes was the one of the Star Trek movies.
Might have been
one of the TNG ones,
But I think the Defiant was the first class that was the ship that was equipped with it. They made a whole big thing about it because it was a prototype ship when they first released.
There was a lot of prototypes. It had a cloak device. It had it was the first ship I remember having the pulse phasers rather than the continuous beam.
Yep. God, this is why I love Star Trek, and this is why it blows my mind that there's so little in the Star Trek universe right now happening. Academy was canceled.
Yep. New Worlds is done. Lower Decks wrapped up.
Yep. We don't have any new Star Trek right now, but not only that, when was the last time we got a good Star Trek game? It's been at least a decade.
I honestly can't remember the last good one that came out recently.
We got Star Trek Across the Universe. Which
God, don't even talk about that.
It's
it's so bad.
I played it. It's if you choose your own adventure, it's probably cool, but it's for the fact that this is a 2025, 2026 Star Trek intellectual property game. I'm super disappointed. Yeah.
And fair is fair. Video game companies aren't exactly rocking the licensed IPs right now. Like, what, the last 2-3 Star Wars games that had major IP releases have been just not well received.
Yeah, was it Outlaws?
Outlaws, I think, yeah, Outlaws was one of the last ones, and people did not like it.
Huh.
I've never played it myself, so I can't speak to it.
Yeah,
but
me neither.
It did not get a lot of rave reviews.
Last one I played was the second one with our redhead protagonist.
Oh, Survivor?
Survivor. Yeah, Survivor 2.
Cal, whatever.
Yeah, Cal. He it's too Souls-like. It was too hard for me.
Well,
but
people really like Survivor, but I haven't heard anything about Survivor 2.
Yeah, whatever the second one is, the second most recent one, not Outlaw, but the one before that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's something that I really want to see more of the Star Trek world. I love the Star Trek world. It kind of gets to a point where you're like, can we come up with some creative new ideas that are fan centric, that are what people want to see? Like, we loved the Dominion War.
I got a pitch.
Got a pitch?
I got a pitch. You ready?
Toss the ball.
Okay. It's your first day in the academy.
Yeah.
Character selection is you picking your track,
Yeah.
command, science, whatever.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
And then you have you perform extremely well on one of your intake exams, and you're put in an accelerated program.
Mhm.
Yay! And then you're put in with a little squad where you take on the duties or whatever of your track.
Yeah.
And then you and your squad do like holodeck missions, and you go through your days. Hogwarts Legacy in a lot of ways. You go around the academy, and then so that's Act 1. Act 2, you've graduated. You're now on a vessel, and surprise, Dominion War.
Oh yeah, yeah. Honestly, have you played Starfield?
Yes. We played it on the show.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, I was on the show, man. Episode 82. Yeah, I died in episode 82.
What's my name?
Yeah. You have a last name, guy.
Yeah, but what is it?
It's oh man. So Starfield is people who like games like Fallout and Skyrim. Starfield's gotten a bit of flack. I enjoyed Starfield, and I would love a game like Starfield set in the Star Trek universe. But the challenge is because Star Trek is so niche that they need to make it more universal. And as soon as you attach the Star Trek name to it, do you think there's maybe, like, if you took Starfield and took Starfield sales,
okay,
and then you hypothetically, if you had made Starfield a Star Trek game,
okay,
with Starfield-esque type gameplay,
okay,
would it sell less or more copies with a Star Trek moniker?
I don't know. I think it would probably sell an equal amount.
I think it'd be less.
You think it would be less?
I think it'd be less, yeah. I think that Star Trek has, it's grown in the fandom, but I think that there's still some, the odd person I meet, and they're like, well, what kind of shows do you like? And I'm like, oh, I really still like Star Trek. You get a weird look sometimes from people. I think that Star Trek hasn't been generally accepted as widely as we think it has been. And I think Starfleet Academy's cancellation kind of speaks to that a little bit.
With Starfleet Academy and a lot, it's the classic Star Wars problems.
Yeah.
The fans are getting in their own way.
Yeah, we do.
Right? Like, Starfleet Academy had value. It was trying to do something. Did it do it well? No. But even DS9, my favorite, the first 2 seasons suck.
Yeah, it was slow.
Right?
And then of course DS9 introduced the mirror universe.
Well, I mean, TOS introduced the mirror universe.
Well, that's true, but what I mean is when DS9 introduced their mirror universe, they're like the evil Kira.
The evil Kira.
Oh man.
Oh, boy. Oh, man. I'm not saying.
Yeah. Man, I think there's so much more that we could do with Star Trek. But I think Armada 2 is still holds up, and
it does.
And you can download Fleet Ops. You can download the ISO. I don't necessarily condone piracy, so you can get it from GOG, I believe.
Yeah, Armada 2, I believe, is available on GOG.
Yep. And then you attach Fleet Ops to it, and then it runs on a modern PC.
There you go.
With 4K support.
4K, native 4K.
Native 4K support. Well,
upscaled.
4K support. But the UI is actually good at 4K as well.
Yeah, I was very pleasantly pleased with it, and to make matters very useful, it was readable, right? Like, I understood what each thing did. Would have I benefited from a tutorial? Probably, but
Yeah, the mouse over took a little too long too. If you mouse over to wait for like it to give you
to give you the
tooltips,
tooltip. Yeah,
you got to mouse over for like a few seconds for it to give you a
it
tooltip.
was a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, but
Which is fine when you're kind of just playing, but when you're in the middle of a death situation,
yeah,
with Klingon battleships firing into your shields.
yeah. So we played Armada to probably about almost 2 years ago.
Yeah, that would have been.
Let's. I'm gonna put up some graphics to show like what we thought, what we rated it before.
Well, we did that.
So without looking at what we rated, graphics. What would you? What can you say about the graphics, and what would you rate it?
They were very, very nice. The nebulas, the planets, you could see the upscaling. But the ships, man, the
Sovereign class looked really
sweet.
Oh.
Like I had that one fighter launcher.
Yeah.
And like the fighters are so
the fighters looked so cool.
They look so cool.
Yeah,
so like graphics wise,
it holds up.
Yeah. And it's really rather lovely to see that. I'm going to go ahead and say 7.5.
Yeah, I love it. 7.5 out of 10. I agree. The only thing I would like to see if they did like a Star Trek Armada 3, please make a Star Trek Armada 3, would be having more like bump mapped texture renders.
Bump maps would have been nice
on the actual ships, so that you have more detail to the ship. I mean, the detail was good enough.
Every once in a while, the AI pathing would cause the ship to wig out for me.
Yeah.
Especially when they were attacking a stationary object, and then it would like... Brrr.
The little builder shuttles that come out of your building unit, they kind of wig out a little bit too. I feel like, if I was going to reboot an RTS for Star Trek, it would be Armada 3. I would keep a lot of the same elements that are there, but I would make the battles like more epic and longer, like more shield hit points, more hull hit points, and more cinematic mode.
What I might do if I were playing this, if I were redoing this, is I might borrow a page from what the Total War series has done.
Yes, please.
And just have more of an overworld where you're doing the strategy stuff, building your units, building your bases, and then actual like dedicated battle maps.
See how you do that is you make it an RTS, but you do it turn-based. So battles are initiated.
So it's no longer an RTS.
No. But so it's it's RTS in how you build your bases, but you actually have to prep and initiate a battle and then have that. So Star Trek Birth of the Federation, one of my favorite games of all time. It was like Civilization for Star Trek.
Okay.
Was turn-based battles. And so you could like instruct your ships what to do to some extent and then like watch the turn play out. I would love to see like a Final Fantasy Tactics style battle system with Star Trek. Where it's fully cinematic and rendered, kind of like the Battle Gothica series, the Battleship Gothica.
Battlefleet Gothic from Warhammer.
Yeah. And some of those similar series where you have like the big fight scenes. Armada 3, I could see it happening.
Yeah.
So graphics 7.5, I agree. Audio
was beautiful Star Trek audio. The phasers felt punchy.
Oh yeah.
The torpedoes had that beautiful like.
Oh yes.
Right, getting hit on the shields, man. I felt the tension. It was good. Audio engineering outstanding, and the Star Trek sound effects have always been like bang on.
They're so good.
The soundtrack was whatever.
Yeah.
Right. It was just like space music, and that was fine. Like it was good, but it wasn't like. It didn't blow my mind, but those sound effects, man, they nailed every one of them. When one of those Klingons cloaked on me, I shivered.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know what? Just for the sound design alone, that's a 9.
Yeah, I'll give it a 9 out of 10 for sound, too. For gameplay, man, I thought for sure that first wave of Klingons, I was like, that's it.
Yeah.
This is going to be the last time we played all over again. Last time we played against 2 hardboard.
I think we played 2 hards, yeah.
And we got stomped. So the next time we play, just for fun,
we'll do
we'll film it as maybe we'll do a little Armada series. But we'll play it 2v1 hard.
Okay.
And then we'll try 2v2 normal.
2v2 normal.
And then maybe we'll do like a 2v4 free for all.
Okay, I see what that's like.
So like they would be free for all, but we would be a team. And then eventually we'll do a 1v1.
As soon as like.
I'm gonna get my butt kicked because you're gonna go Romulan And if I don't build a sensor platform to detect your cloak, I'm hooped. Because you can just come right in behind
you
my
had
base.
a much more robust industrial sector and fleet than I did.
Oh,
at the end there.
You know what? It's because like I played for like 15 minutes before you showed up, so that I could get my start game figured out, and I still messed it up. So
that's funny.
So gameplay, man, this is a 9 out of 10 game for me.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I could see myself playing not only through the campaign, but like deathmatching.
Oh, yeah.
I guess lobbying.
Yes.
Deathmatching implies a different game type. But yeah, I just joy. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And
speaking of fun, that's a 10 out of 10 game for me for fun.
Whoa!
I love Armada 2, man. I love it, especially when we don't get our butts handed to us.
Yeah. Like all RTSs, I have fun for the first 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And then if it drags out past that, I start to lose my joy. So I'm going to give that an 8.
Fair enough. Yeah, the only game that I really appreciate playing all the way through to the end game is like Supreme Commander.
Oh god, Supreme Commander Endgame is just hilarious.
And oh man, and yeah, with the processing power we have now, you can actually play it to end game. Because man, back in the day when it came out, if you played to end game, it was like stuttering. It was like 1 frame per second for everybody.
You could pop popcorn off of the air coming from the back of your PC. Just like hook up an air popper.
Well, Aaron, thanks for playing some Star Trek Armada 2 with me today.
Blast playing Armada 2
False or Catapult?
Today. It is a catapult. It is a classic.
Oh my gosh.
Everyone should at least, like Trevor was saying, there are alternatives to securing it, but Good Old Games, I believe, does have it.
Check it out.
It runs right out of the box. Check it out. It is It is an era of RTS that we no longer have.
Yeah.
And I do miss it.
I think too. I just want to mention if any of you have a bad game, a fault that you would like to toss our way to give a try. Maybe other people liked it. Maybe you didn't.
Get in the comments. Let us know, or send us an email. We're
bfcpcontact@gmail.com.
We're very excited to do that. In the meantime, the algorithm is starting to pick us up a little bit. So giving us that like and that subscribe does help.
It does.
Don't feel obligated. I know every person on this network is giving you that thumbs up and subscribe.
I mean, frankly, if you like what we do, go ahead and make your choices.
Make a choice. We're going to be here regardless.
We're going to keep doing it just because we're having fun.
Yeah, we are. Yeah. And on that note,
good luck.
Have fun.
Don't die.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.